What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers and everybody that's rocking with the channel.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, man, you know what to do. Click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in front of one of our up-and-coming videos, get you some exposure. Or if you got a full song that you want us to get done as well, we can either way, man. We can get either one of those done. The information will be down below, man. All right, so A$AP Rocky, Ruby, Rosary is what we're getting to today. Looks like J. Cole is on this one too.
All right, man, so A$AP's got the new album, Don't Be Dumb, coming out, it looks like. And a couple of y'all hit us up to do this one. We obviously with Cole, you know, we try to do whatever we can with Cole. Yeah, we haven't really done an A$AP song on the channel all these years, and we've never actually done an A$AP Rocky song. That is wild. I mean, I think the closest we did was when Future dropped one of them albums. I think the first album, We Don't Trust You.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he was on, he was featured on that, or maybe it was We Still Don't Trust You. Whichever one, I don't know. So yeah, man, A$AP is just well overdue for us to get to something from him, and it's sort of a bonus because J. Cole's on it. So let's see what's up, man. I know he had Hijack that he put out. I know that he put out that Taylor Swift joint. I haven't really heard those. I just seen them moving around a little bit for him. So let's see what's going on. A$AP, J. Cole, Ruby, Rosary.
Pretty nigga shit, jiggy nigga shit, nigga fly nigga shit, nigga since day one nigga shit, type shit, nigga.
Real nigga shit, NFL nigga shit.
I ain't playing with these niggas no more. I ain't playing with these bitches no more. No, from now on, it's rose, gold, rubies, and pearls, everything.
Fuck is you talking about?
I don't know niggas just nigga killed you, fuck with you,
Ruby stones on my rosary, champagne, rose and pink, ring around these rosy niggas singing like they Rosalia. All black stones, black on like I'm Jodeci. Funny how I birthed so many sons with no ovaries. Still fuck 12, fuck Jake 500. Still fuck 12, fuck Jake 50. Ruby stones on my rosary, champagne, gold, rose and pink, ring around the rosy, singing like they Rosalia. All black stones, black on, bitch, I'm Jodeci. I done kept my foot on niggas' necks, wait before police. And it's still fuck 12, 5, 0, 4, and 3, 2, 1 time coming up the street. Here they come, and I got a laundry list of bitches.
It sounds like he's freestyling right now to me.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. I like the swag. You know the thing, I'm gonna let it rock, but the thing about A$AP, he reminds me of, I know they both from Harlem. A$AP has always given me the impression that I could do more. Like, if I really wanted to rap and like put more into my lyricism, I could, but I want to maintain this aesthetic. Like, I feel like he's an aesthetic guy. You know what I mean? A style.
Gotcha.
Right? You know what I mean? He lets the production sort of, he's very creative. He's always been very creative and interesting with his approaches. You know, him going, even when he did Long Live A$AP, he had the Texas chopped and screwed, New York cat, but was doing a Texas chopped and screwed sound, slowing it down. So he's always had that, but I've always felt like, yeah, my style, my aesthetic is just fly. You know what I mean? All gold, rosary. He's like, what did he say? He's just like, yeah, we doing everything. Rose, we doing pearls, gold, rubies, and all that, man. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers just, I guess they just didn't catch the trajectory is what he said. He's like, I guess they didn't really catch the trajectory. They don't know. I feel like he's more concerned about being ahead of the curve when it comes to all things, maybe fashion and just, sound-wise, as opposed to I want to have something of merit to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you trying to say? Right. And I've always felt that way about Cameron too. Cameron earlier on, the rapper Cameron, when we're talking about sports, drugs, and entertainment and Confessions of Fire, albums like that, I felt like I want to be a great rapper and make these songs lyrically that I feel like I'm saying something, I'm telling my story and who I am. But I think later on, Cameron got with the pink mink and all that shit. And, he got fly with it. We got the skull wallet chains and all. Like, it became more about the Dipset brand. And I feel like that's just what I feel like with A$AP. I feel like he's more of a brand guy now that can give you a cool aesthetic in the music. So it's interesting. That's all I wanted to point out.
I get that.
Because I'm looking at the verse and I'm just like, okay, ring around the rosy, all black stones, black owned. I think he means black owned, like Jodeci. Jodeci used to wear black everything. They would have black boots, black leather vest and shit like that, but black owned. You know what I'm saying? So everything is owned by black people, but so it's a homophone there. And he's like, one time, got dudes foot on my neck, fuck 12, fuck the police. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? But it sounds like it's a little fly.
Yep.
But what are you trying to say? And I just think, again, I'm thinking aesthetic. Anyways, let's keep it going. Sorry for the long stop.
No.
Let's keep it going.
Oh, till fuck 12, fuck Jake 5. Oh, ruby stones on my rosary, champagne, gold, rose and pink, ring around the rosy, singing like they Rosalie. Yeah, all black stones, black on, bitch, I'm Joe to see. I done kept my foot on niggas' necks, wait before police. And it's still fuck 12, 5, 4, 4, and 3, 2, 1 time coming up the street. Here they come, and I got a laundry list of bitches I can't wait to see. And I got a laundry list of niggas I can't wait to see. Ruby stones on me like a rosary, champagne, gold, rose and pink, ring around the rosy. 10 man on me, scared niggas tryna crow with me. Nigga wanna smoke with me, tell them push up. Hercules, Hercules, tell them push up, tell them pull up. 33 by my obliques, tell them push up. Ambulance on the scene, ruby stones on, click your feet, you're coming home with me. Take a load off, but baby, don't be dirty. Illest nigga alive, as a little guy, very deprived. Took it in stride in conditions where I shouldn't survive. Now I ride windows down with my foot on the side. Barely could drive, all the doors suicide, like who dare me to die? You a dead man walking like you barely alive. Cut everything but the family ties. Cut the shit, cut the lies. Word to the wise, who in top 5?
Fuck your top 5.
I don't get fresh to death, bitch, I'm buried alive. I heard dog talking funny like it's Family Guy. Caring for niggas like I'm Mary or Bob. Made a promise to God, you gotta strive when you marry the mob. They ain't seen his drip since Rick the Ruler. They done forced my hand, my shit is Ruger's. We don't wear Zara, shit don't suit us. Every time they throw stones, I take them to my jeweler. Ruby red rosary, skin looking coffee bean, berries on the coca leaf.
That was hard though. Every time they throw stones, I take them to my jeweler. That was slick. I gotta give him that one, man. When you say someone's throwing stones, right? That means that people are talking shit, right? People are casting judgment or saying negative things about him, right? Throwing stones at him. You know what I'm saying? But he said every time they throw stones, I take them to. So the hate, every time they hate, I'm re-ing up is how I'm taking it. They may throw stones, I just take that, I eat that. You know what I mean? I used it as fuel, and I'm getting to the money. I just take that and go to the jeweler. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And floss on them, and flex on them even harder. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I took that line. Yeah. I thought that was slick though. I take the hate, and I just flip it. I flip that hate.
Flip it.
Yeah, that was hot.
Cut the shit, cut the lies. Word to the wise, who in top 5?
Fuck your top 5.
I don't get fresh to death, bitch, I'm buried alive. I heard dog talking funny like it's Family Guy. Caring for niggas like I'm Mary or Bob. Made a promise to God, you gotta strive when you marry the mob. They ain't seen his drip since Rick the Ruler. They done forced my hand, my shit is Ruger's. We don't wear Zara, shit don't suit us. Every time they throw stones, I take them to my jeweler. Ruby red rosary, skin looking coffee bean, berries on the coca leaf, smoking on the potpourri. Navy Bentley mocha seeds, never too close and reach. Back home from overseas, J stones, clover leaf, emeralds like Dorothy, yellow bricks on the feet. Stones on, click your feet, you're coming home with me. Take a load off, but baby, don't be dirty.
Hello, the world is tumbling down. I've been chasing my piece of the pussy, I just got the cookie, it's crumbling now. I'm starting to think the judgment day, they talking about's coming around. So many they throw up and starting to slow up, I bet that they humbling now. I'm wondering how a nigga gon' stretch these millions. What happens when rapping no longer matters, can I still make a stack on my brilliance? I don't wanna go back to civilian status, I'm an addict for comfort and doing whatever I want to, whenever I wanna. I promise myself I would never feel hunger again. So I'm here with this pen, locking the fuck back in. I'm from a rough patch for a quick dollar, they popping your hubcap rims. Profit is just that slim. I was a rug rat when we had it the toughest and I had a hunch back then. That I was special, I gotta move careful, cause nigga around here they don't wrestle. No reason to tussle, reach down with a pistol, was nestle, put one in your freckles. He was talking that shit, then he saw a little stick, all of a sudden he feeling forgetful. Connected to got him a vessel, when they ask for the old you ignore him. Going backwards is boring, bitch, and I'm not Michael Jordan, I don't do the retro. Hey, tell him again like an echo. My niggas ain't Greek, they pledge in the streets, they come through and kick in your back though. Used to come through this bitch with my hat low, now I ride through this bitch in a bat mode. Bill, see something that's ill, come flow through the veil, ain't too hard to tell who behind the wheel.
Okay.
Stones on me like a rosary, champagne, gold, rosary, ring around the rosy.
Okay. What you think of that beat?
I think the beat is cool, man. And I think ASAP Rocky did a good job staying in flow with this beat. I don't know if I love J. Cole's flow on this, the way he flowed on this particular track, man. It didn't seem like it was, he was making a marriage with the beat. And that says a lot coming from me, man, because I like J. Cole a lot. I think he is one of the dopest to ever do it. And I think he could do a lot with his flows because he does so many different flows, so many different cadences, man. And I don't know if he did this beat any justice with that. With that being said, though, I like what he was talking about, though, what J. Cole was talking about. He said, I'm starting to think that Judgment Day, they talking about is coming around. Show money they threw up is starting to slow up. I bet it'll humble them now, right? Reason why I like that line, man, is it just seems like to me, it seems like rap is in a state of, I don't want to call it emergency, but there is a changing of the guard. Country is like killing now. We're seeing rap people do country. We're seeing what Beyonce
abandoning ship and shit.
Yeah, They're like, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce coming out with I think I heard Kanye's coming out with a country album.
Oh, is it?
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's just rumored. But
Kanye need to. He just need to just. Never mind.
Reason why I say that is that line to me solidifies that. I know they say we're not in a recession, but I don't know. It kind of feels like we've been in a minor one for sure. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's being echoed throughout a lot of different industries. And when you see that outside of that, like that song with Future and Kendrick that kind of blew the world on fire, that song.
The whole beef.
Yeah, the whole beef. Outside of that, man, it really feels like rap is kind of plateauing a little bit.
Oh, it's been that way.
So
yes.
So I don't know, man. You know, that's why
it was plateau, and then the beef came, and then back to well, you know what I'm saying? The beef was just sort of the anomaly. It seems like within what's been happening in the last X amount of years.
And then he said, what happens when rapping no longer matters? Can I still make a stack off my brilliance? That line right there, I think kind of sums up the way I feel about certain artists. You know, I think J. Cole, no matter what happens with rap as a whole, I think he still is going to be okay because he can actually rap well. You know, Kendrick can rap well, so he can do a lot of different things, even if the industry as a whole is not doing as well as it once did, you know?
They can rap well, Ryan, and I mean to interrupt you, but they also were lucky enough, because it was luck, a little bit of it was luck, to come in at a time where you could cultivate a fan base and the attention wasn't so broad, right? And you know what I mean? So they were like the last batch of great rappers, because they are great, you know, Drake, Cole, Kendrick, of guys that was in that time where people could focus and hone in on an artist and build a massive fan base. I think now people were just saying, what are these the last big three that we'll ever see? Has rap completely changed in general? And will there ever be people who can reach the status of having these massive fan bases? You know, so it's just something to think about. Like they're great rappers, but they also came in at like the last batch of the attention spans of the masses not being so scattered as well.
He said somewhere in there after that, he said, I don't want to go back to civilian status or something like that, he said. And I can see that. I can see that from a lot of different artists that, you know, reach fame very quickly and maybe didn't really kind of hone their craft a little bit more, you know? Because when things get tight, you know, now you kind of see, you know, what you're really made of, and you can kind of see if people can outlast the hard times. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I thought that to me, the reason why I wanted to spend a little bit more time on that line is because that line impacted me the most out of the whole song. I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Because I see it. I see it in the industry. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. What's the girl's name? The fucking hot tour girl or whatever the case may be. You can get semi-popping. Well, I don't want to say semi-popping. You can get famous off of just some random street interview talking about, you know, sucking dick and shit. And now she's, you know what I mean? And now she's got her, you know, 10 seconds of fame or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
She's stretching that motherfucker.
She is,
She
though.
got hats, she got a podcast.
Relating that back to how rap is cultivated, you can make a hot song and get popping quick and not really do the work it takes, the repetitions it takes to hone your craft. So if the industry starts to take a dip, which it looks like it's doing now, are those rappers going to be able to sustain themselves? I don't know.
I don't know the answer, bro. Because there's rappers that's rapping their heart out. Oswin Benjamin, Nick Grant, You know, we
Ransom.
Ransom. They are like how many? The Foundation. This motherfucker Ransom has more albums than J. Cole and Kendrick in it.
Yeah, that's true.
38 Special put out like 8 albums in the last couple years. Like, there's a lot of people, man, that are putting the work in, but they're not able to cut through.
Yeah.
It's just a different time in rap, and I don't know. I'm curious to know what the future may hold. I don't know. It just seems like it's like one of those destroy and rebuild situations. Streaming has changed the game. The forecast for rap. And, and it's got him thinking about his own sort of rap mortality, right? Like, shit, I don't want to, I don't want to make sure that I'm good. Because he said, I'm getting used to doing nothing and whatever I want to do. And I can do whatever I want to do when I want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to that. I can't go back to being a regular
telling you,
motherfucker.
boy,
So,
yeah, Jesus.
I don't know. So he's feeling, to what you were saying, he's feeling that crunch. He's feeling the things ain't what they used to be. Big Sean just sold. Shout out to Big Sean. Big Sean was a big time multi-platinum artist, hundreds of thousands, millions, so went platinum. He just sold 22,000 streams, records, equivalents, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He did 22,000. A lot of these YG 20-something thousand. DJ Mustard 20,000. Like, these are like, and I'm not saying it's all about the numbers. I know that there's so much that goes into a artist's success. No one's buying records. I get it, but these are also factoring in streams. No one's really moving the needle outside of these couple of guys. You know what I mean? Travis Scott did well, but like, if you ain't Travis Scott, Future, Drake, Kendrick, it's just rough out there, and that's crazy for 4 people to be the only motherfuckers that's moving the needle. So I'm not saying that only 4, but those are the main guys. So how I looked at this song, let me get to that.
Yep.
It felt cooler with Rocky, and J. Cole had more to say. As you could see, the conversation that spawned off of us looking at J. Cole's lyrics, he had something for us to really chew on. I just think Rocky said it better though.
Yeah.
That's just what it did. Rocky was just flyer with how he said it. He again, it's about the aesthetic, it's about the vibe. It's always been that way with ASAP to me. I'm not saying ASAP hasn't had some verses where I'm like, oh, he rap. Because he's fully capable, I think, of really rapping at a high level lyrically to me. I really believe he has it in him. I just don't think he cares to do that. I think it's more about the vibe and the aesthetic, Rosary, won't be Dorothy, click your feet. The way that he floated on this, because this has like a dream-like feel to it. With the piano in the background, it feels like a dark dream to me. So he felt like he was almost whispering his verse a little bit. It was very like low, like, you know what I'm saying? He felt like he was one with the beat. And J. Cole, and I said this with the fucking freestyle, man. Even though that's a big time freestyle, and I think J. Cole killed it. That was a LA Leakers freestyle.
I think it was LA Leakers, yeah.
When he gets into that staccato, choppy flow, I want him to be done with that flow. I want him to abandon it and leave it. I do not like that new school. Please abandon that for the new album, The Fall Off. I hope that he's not like overindulging in that on The Fall Off, man. I'm just over that flow. I don't like it. I don't think it, to your point, I don't think it worked with the beat. But he rapped his ass. He still did his thing. I mean, obviously, lyrically, I love what he was saying, what he was talking about. I just really, really don't like that staccato, choppy ass flow. I wish he would abandon that. So overall, man, I think it's a cool joint though. It's cool.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I think maybe I could probably like a little bit more. I think in a different vibe, a reaction setting for a song like this dreamy, like slow paced song is kind of tough. But I think maybe, late night cruising, I'm gonna give it another spin. But I'm not mad at it. So we'll see what's up with the album. If y'all want us to get to more off the album, I know the Taylor Swift joint is out, High Stakes. We haven't heard those, or just anything else that comes out, let us know. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost in Vegas. We out.